We had 15 employees.
More employees when it
14,
started.
yeah. The difference is they get paid. 7th Street, we were there for 20 years. We moved in 78 and stayed in that building for 20 years. First, we occupied the first floor, and then we occupied the first and second floor, and then we occupied the third. We were there from 78 to 20 years later. This is in 7th Street. We put the covers on.
This is my favorite photo.
And this was Women's Day.
I wondered why it was all women in this picture.
Yeah.
So you did have male staff.
Women's Week, a couple token males. So
You had 15 just women.
that's probably in that same era. That was the original one in 1975, and I didn't get here till 77. So that's when the founders had the paper. And then I came in 77, and this is me on the first day. I was there when everybody was smiling and happy with the new owner. And then this is later that fall when I look a little bewildered. What have I gotten myself into? But you can see the typewriter in the background. I had to bring my own typewriter to the Illinois Times.
And didn't you live above Illinois Times?
In the 7th Street building, yeah.
You
In the
lived
7th
upstairs.
Street. The office was on the first floor and I lived on the second floor. So, but it was an easy walk downtown for lunch. We had a cartoonist, Pete Mueller, that was in the paper every week. IT shakes you up. Isn't that clever? My parents sent flowers when we made it to 5 years from the General Assembly. The Illinois Times has developed a reputation for hard-hitting news and coverage of Central Illinois. The people tell our story, but the papers tell our story better, I think. And 50th anniversary edition, we published a cover from each of the 50 years that just was a reminder that each of those covers represented 52 weeks, and so that's quite a few cover stories. And it's fun to work for a newspaper. That's what I always say. There's something different every week, and you put your heart and soul into it, and it's good that we have a week to do it. We're going to try to do it daily, but I always think we work our tails off until Wednesday at noon, and then start all over again on Thursday, and that's when we make up with everybody that we have offended during the week, and for news stories and fill the paper. And thank goodness for the advertisers that take over half the paper, so we don't have to write it all. There's always news, and readers are who we work for. We try to always keep those in mind. They appreciate us, you know. They write us letters. That's the way we can tell.
Look how many people showed up for our ribbon cutting and open house. Our anniversary lunch.
Yeah, we had several old timers come by, and one of the women that was here works for LRS now, but she said, I installed a phone system for you all on your office on 7th Street, and so state of the art, it had voicemail. Wow, we were right uptown with the voicemail several years ago. So technology has changed, but it's still fun to work for a newspaper.